Good afternoon. Hello Finovate, hello London. Thank you for having us. I'm going to talk a little bit about embedded finance to you. As you may know, Starbucks card, the loyalty card you might have, people have this card, drink 3 times as much Starbucks coffee. Also, Starbucks manages more money on those cards than some countries' GDP. You may not know that Uber also has an embedded finance product called Uber Money, with which it pays its drivers, and people who use Uber Money, the drivers, drive 10% longer. And there are other examples. Hilton Rewards has also an embedded finance product and makes people stay about 20% longer at Hilton programs. So embedded finance is huge for brands, and it's very expensive. All of these programs I talked about are in the double-digit millions to execute and implement. And that means for normal customers, people like TUI, like maybe some rail operators, it is really not yet accessible. So AAZZUR is the easiest way to embed financial services at scale, to drive customer value, and to really move the KPIs that our customers care about. And we basically provide an alternative to going to Accenture, where you're going to pay millions to implement it, and an alternative to white label, which probably doesn't fit into your organization. I'm here with my co-founder, Martin, today. We're going to show you 3 of our products that are live with us today. The first one I'm going to talk about is TUI. TUI has an embedded finance product, which is a card, which replaces traveler checks. It's a very popular product. I'm not allowed to talk about numbers, but let me tell you, it is a very popular product. It's distributed through the TUI stores. You can go get one tomorrow. It's for people who don't want to go abroad and have the card stolen. So the money is on that card. You use it, you throw the card away at the end of your journey. It replaces traveler checks. We're going to add things like VAT reclaiming. We're going to add things like ski insurance, other kind of maybe instant loans, value-added products to this. So it really drives the value of the basket, the loyalty to the brand, and you could even imagine having that card on your bedside pillow in a TUI hotel to give you. You have the data, you have a much different user experience. So it's embedded banking, it's embedded cards, and embedded VAT stuff. It's a great product that we do for TUI. And we built that not with 8 figures, not with 7 figures, and not even with 6 figures, right? So it's about, we are an order of magnitude cheaper. We are 5 times faster than anything else that is on the market today. The next product I want to go into is a whole segment that is really adopting embedded finance rather fast. It's very close to them. It's lending. Lending used to be, you borrow some money, it's on your bank account, then the lender hopes you pay it back. But wouldn't it be much nicer if none of that money ever really left the ecosystem as much as possible? So why don't I give you a card to give the money onto? So now the money is still technically in my ecosystem. Why don't I give you a bank account so I can ask you to redirect your salary so I'm the first one to get paid back? This moves my default rate. And for a lender, the default rate is what I live by and die by. So this is, we work with several. This is demo is my finance club. I can seamlessly get loans. I have a card. I can get multiple cards, multiple bank accounts. All of that stuff looks like a neobank, but for the lender, it moves the needle. And all of this stuff that you see here is basically built out of pre-confined modules. We figured out that at the end of the day, all of the financial services you use are actually pretty much the same. That's how we get that speed up. We see that a transaction list is the same across platforms. A balance is the same across platforms. Card controls, loan, lending, insurance, etc. So we have about 100 of these pre-built modules. We plug and play, mix and match, and that's how we get our speed up, and that's how we get our cost reduction. The last thing I want to show you here now is when you take this to the max. This is a SocGen Trésor product, which is expense management and procurement. So some brands don't want to change to some fintech who has accounts in Estonia. Some people want to keep with their Deutsche Bank, with their SocGen or whatever else it is, but the bank doesn't have expense management or procurement solutions. This plugs on top of that. It allows you to do expenses, expense reports, multiple roles, all of these things. The first product used something like 20 smart or 30 smart finance blocks. The lending one is about 50. This is 120 smart finance blocks to allow you to enable that to your customer, and it's configurable. So if one client doesn't like it like this, I can add, and we can even add value-added stuff into this platform for whatever the employee would like. Great. Why now? First of all, I'm hoping that somewhere in here, I have a potential customer. I will save you a year of your life. And if you don't take this opportunity, the competitor who is doing embedded finance is growing at 7% more bottom line year on year. That means in 10 years, they'll be double your size. I did pitch Hugo Boss a long time ago about having clothes on a website. Hugo said, nobody buys clothes online. I wish they'd listened. I'm telling you now, embedded finance moves your most important KPI, and we can make that happen. Just this week, I have talked to people who make movies, people who sell train tickets, and a new neobank for rich children, 20 to 30, who travel a lot and don't want to work. Seems some people here may have future customers. So this is Martin, my co-founder. I'm Philip. We really move the needle for brands. We're 10 times cheaper, 4 times faster. We've been growing year on year, 3x. Always looking for new partners, people that can be on a wheel of suppliers, potential clients, investors. We are here to play. We're here to win. We are AAZZUR. Thank you.